I'm in the process of applying for an enhanced Washington State driver's license. I started this process, well, it was going to start when I moved home in November from California. And then COVID hit and things went haywire and I just delayed. And so I got my appointment scheduled. It's scheduled for August 28th. It's a Friday. I'm excited. So I'm going through, and there's a bunch of required documents that I need to take to get my license. So I'm going to talk through a little bit what I'm doing, and I hope everything goes well. So for U.S. citizenship, I am very fortunate. I traveled to Scotland in 2019, and my passport expired in 2018, and so I actually got that renewed not too long ago, so I can take that. So U.S. citizenship, that one's pretty easy. Same with my social security card, I still have it. So that's document number 2. I am taking my social security card. Identity verification, I had planned on taking my California driver's license, which expires on my birthday this year, which coincidentally enough is 2 days before my appointment. When I went to schedule an appointment, I was actually going to do all of this like about 3 weeks ago now, I guess, when I scheduled the appointment, and you could only set up appointments 30 days out, and so I went in to set up my appointment on July 29th, and I was like, oh, I'll get this done, and they only had availabilities on August 28th, and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed my license expires 2 days before my appointment, and I was so freaked out. I'm like, am I gonna have to take the test again? Because I was living in California, I had a California driver's license, am I gonna have to take the Washington State driver's and written test again? And then it turns out I went online to the system, and I am so lucky, I kept my Washington State ID. I got my driver's license in 2013, expired in 2018, and it got invalidated in 2015 when I moved to California. And in Washington State, if your ID is expired or invalid not more than 6 years, which for me would be from date invalid 2021, it'd be in 2021, then you don't have to take the test again. It's just like extended renewal, and I have to pay an extra fee and that kind of thing. But oh my gosh, lifesaver, holding on to that license that they stamped as invalid when I moved to California. She's like, oh, huge sigh of relief. And I'm hoping that's how it actually goes, and find out when I get there to the Department of Licensing. So for identity verification, it actually qualifies as A-list in Washington State, is the invalid Washington State ID or driver's license. It's a Washington State driver's license, not more than 6 years. So I'm like, whew. And then proof of Washington residency, so that's the 4th thing I need to take. I am taking my auto insurance policy. Oh, I forgot to check. Bill. So I have USAA, and it's been very convenient, or I should say, been very fortunate in these COVID times. I've gotten 3 refunds, and so that was my bill last month was actually a refund check for over $100, and I was just like, how? It's pretty cool. I mean, like, I had to pay the money up front, but it's still nice to get some money back and just put towards insurance next time around, because I'm a believer in if I'm driving, I should be insured for both my safety and everybody else's. And then the second document I'm taking is my Washington vehicle title and / registration. I own a car, and the car is the title / registration is in Washington State, my current address. So I have everything is good to go. So I have my appointment in just under 2 weeks, and I'm hoping everything goes well. It's that hold on. If you move states like I did, I lived in Washington my whole life, except for South Africa and Hawaii. But when I had to actually change my license for voting and for school in California, I got it invalidated and I held on to that license. So if you're like me and you have to change for something, hold on to that license that becomes invalidated. You might need it down the road. Like I am needing it now, so hold on to it. It's only good for 6 years anyway, so put it in safe storage somewhere, forget about it, and then be like, when you're filling out the licensing application, be like, oh, I do have that somewhere. Oh my gosh, it's my lucky day. I did something right. So let's see if that carries over to an enhanced driver's license. Successful attainment, I guess is the right word.